What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're gonna be doing a video on Taurus. Yeah, so we just did Capricorn and we're getting ready to do Taurus. So let's get into it. So Taurus is ruled by the second house. That's the modality. Um, it's fixed Earth. So fixed Earth has to do with something that is stable or some form of stability, but that is fixated. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of Tauruses like to be fixated on what they're trying to achieve. They're fixated on what they need to manifest, and they're willing to put in the work and be willing to be patient to do it over time to achieve that. So that's one thing. Um, what else? The so that will be the season of during May, the month of May. You know what I'm saying? That we just went through. So during the fixated part of spring, that is Taurus season. So once the fruits and the things are beginning to spring into action and spring into motion, the fixated part of that, you know, what I mean, will be like the fixated, practical, hard earth. You know, you can actually stand on it instead of just the cardinal, which is like Capricorn, which is the air, like the imagination of it. You can actually experience it now, experience the stability. So a lot of Taurus like to experience the stability. Um, what else? They they usually once they find something they're comfortable in, because like it represents the bull. Once they find something they're comfortable in, eventually that is what they'll actually then be go ahead in. They'll have that spring energy. But if they're not comfortable in it, or they don't feel like it's something that they can find themselves being stable in, then eventually they won't move, they won't budge, and they'll just be stable where they're at, where they feel comfortable at. Um, I would say it's also has, yeah, it's ruled by Venus. So Venus has to do with sensuality. It has to do with pleasure. You know what I'm saying? So they like to be that's their stability. Whatever brings them pleasure is what they like to build their stability on. You know what I'm saying? There has to be some form of pleasure to it because they're ruled by Venus. They also, so yeah, you must see like their energy is more laid back and chill because they have that Venus energy, and it's also the nighttime of Venus, while Libra is the daytime of Venus. So yeah, they also like to create their own form of comfortability. So whatever makes them comfortable, that is where they'll put their energy into. If there is no form of comfortability in that stability, they won't put their energy into it. It will be something that they'll eventually like they'll detach from because they need to find something that they can be stable in. Um, so it being the second house, that also has to do with values, like the things that you value, your actual physical possession, because it's fixated earth. So tangible things. You know what I'm saying? Um, so a lot of Tauruses like to own things. You know what I mean? They like to keep things in different compartments and things like that to show it as an accolade to remind them of their achievements. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of Tauruses will do. Things that bring some form of like nostalgia. Taurus is like that because it's a physical representation of something that is in their imagination. So that's another thing. Um, I would say also in terms of like work, I feel like Tauruses are good at things that they can be like it's a routine and a pattern or something like that. You know, it's something that they know they can be like they can like a full time job is something that a Taurus will be good at, whether it's entrepreneurship or not. It has to be something that they know that they can be stable in. It cannot be something that might end in 3 months or end in 4 months, like those type of jobs, those temporary jobs. It has to be something that they know they can be in for amount of years till they want to quit and do something else that is more stable also. So they're always looking for some form of stability. Um Yeah, so there's a type of jobs that they'll be good at. In terms of relationships, Tauruses will be good at maybe with yeah, like Capricorns, or even I believe even Libra, because they both have Venus energy just in different modality. So I feel like they'll be good with Libra. They'll be good with Pisces also. Um, because they can bring some form of stability to that Pisces imagination, which might be more out there because of Neptune, but because they have um the Taurus energy, that's Earth energy, they can make it stable. So yeah, that's what I would say. I would say they'll be good in those type of relationships. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. So it was short and simple, but yeah, Tauruses like their stability. They like that Venus energy, so they like to get along. But because they're nighttime of Taurus, they also like their privacy. They like to own things in private. You know what I mean? They like to um share their energy, their Venus energy, but in private. Instead of being out there and being all mixing mingly like Libra. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys gain something new. Until next time, I'll catch you soon.